Same process every time. Just center punch your hole. You know, sometimes you gotta, if you feel like you gotta clean your hole or make it a little bit deeper, you can always go back and just, you know, go into it however you can, clean it up. So now you take your, now you got your pump, your dump, one line made. And another thing I forgot to mention, when you wire your motor, you know, there's always a post, the positive post somewhere on the motor, on the end side, on the motor end, and a cap for the tank side. Alright, just keep checking your fit till you decide how you want it. I want mine to be a little bit lower. So I just cut it down a little bit. Decide how I want it. Take my piece again. Just cutting off the excess. A lot of times I don't use CA glue because CA glue will cloud the aluminum after it's been polished. So you can just take some, I just use quick epoxy, toothpick, and something to put it on. Usually just a scrap piece of plastic, whatever I have laying around. Open it up. You don't need a bunch of it. Going? Alright, after you got your epoxy all nice and mixed up, all mixed together, I just take a little bit on the tip of a toothpick or whatever, and then just put a little bit down in the hole. And the nice thing about epoxy, I find, is that I can always go back and cut it off a little bit and clean it up more after it's been put in. So now you got your epoxy in there. You go back with your fitting or your hard line, depending on how you do it. Set it in place. And then after you get it all glued together like so, you just do it again to your dump. And if you're putting a T-fitting on, you know, you'd make a little ledge out of there. Or a little T-fitting to come out of the dump. Or however you're doing it. Alright. And there you go. After you do all that, pretty much all together, however you want it to be. And like I said, you can go back through and clean out your glue, your excess glue. Just scrape it off. And there you have it. Easy peasy.